Hey, how's it going? My name is Mike, and in this video we're going to show you how to use the web-based version of PowerPoint to generate live captions, and then also how to translate those captions for use in your live events. Alright, so step number one, you go to office.com and we're going to open up just a blank PowerPoint presentation here. If all you want to do is subtitles and captions, you don't have to worry about actually adding any content to this slide. We're just basically using just the captioning features of PowerPoint in our example here. So you click over to the slideshow right here. Under right here, you need to make sure this is clicked. Always use subtitles. Click the little down arrow and go to your audio settings. So this is where the computer is listening to you from. So right now, it's just set to the default built-in microphone on the computer. Now, if you're using this in a large event space, then you'd want to make sure you get an audio interface. Something like a Scarlett works really well, or in my case, we have a Dante network set up. So I actually have a little Dante to USB dongle that I use. So there you'll want to select wherever your audio is coming in. For this example, we'll just leave it on the built-in default MacBook microphone. You also need to make sure you put in the spoken language that the presentation is in. If everyone on stage is speaking English, you need to make sure you select English. If it's a different language, put in a different language. For subtitle language here, that only matters for what's going to be shown on the laptop locally. If you have people who are grabbing subtitles and looking at them on their phones, this subtitle language here doesn't apply. So the one caveat with this, with the spoken language, is that everyone on stage for your event needs to be speaking the same language. If you have one presenter in English and then one presenter in Portuguese, the computer's going to get all confused and it won't work. So you need to make sure everyone who's speaking is speaking the same language, which can then be translated into whatever language you want. Next up, right here under Present Live, this is the other thing you need to watch out for. You click the little down arrow and make sure it's set to anyone. If it's only people in your organization, then it won't work. It's not a good fit for a live event. It'll lock people out. So then we'll go up here and hit Present Live. So you can see it'll fire up this welcome screen. It'll give us a QR code that people can scan, and it'll also give you a URL right here. You'll see at the bottom here as well, it'll say anyone with the link can join this session. That means you set it up correctly and it's not locked out to people who might have the same work email or something like that as you. So in my context, we don't actually ever move off this. We don't look at any of the slides that might be in the presentation. All we're using is just this for the captioning part. All right, so here we can just take a look at this guy. I'm going to open that. And there we go. It's gonna now show all of the captions right here on my phone. And I would say overall, this is doing not a bad job. You can see in the bottom left here, you can then select the language you want, and there is lots of options. I'm not familiar with some of these, but yeah, there you go. So we'll just change this into French here. There you go, and you can see it's translating everything I'm saying into French live. The delay is pretty good, and this will work for all the participants in your event. Well, there you go. I hope this helps your live events, whether it's your school or your church or whatever you're doing. I hope this helps you connect a little better with your audience.